Be up, guys. Welcome to the stream. Again, apologies for the lateness. Was going to be a lot earlier than this. Obviously, it was going to be, what was it, around sort of 4. It was going to be about 4 o'clock originally. And then I put it to 1:45, and now I'm actually over 5 o'clock. But obviously, there is World Cup still going on, as we know. Still matches going on there. But I'll be watching it afterwards, probably, no doubt. I'll look at some highlights and stuff as well. Obviously, England, this was the main one for me last night. Was a brilliant game, great game. Even a really good game for the neutral, actually, as well. But for an England fan, it's even better. We did win the game. Yes. I'm going to go into some things that I still think with the defence, which is not quite good enough for me. I still think the jury's out a little bit still on Tuchel, to be honest, but it was a great start for us. At least we won the game. I'm not sure under Southgate we would have won this one. I mean, I don't think Croatia are the team they used to be now. I think they've gone with their Modric maybe has played too much and he's probably not the best player now. He's probably had his day in a way, I think, really. Probably Pulisic as well. Is it Pulisic? Yeah, Pulisic, yeah. As well, maybe they may not be as good now. I think there's some decent players there still. And no doubt they've got a good lot of youngsters coming through there, Croatia. But for me, I didn't think they were not as good as they were. And I'm not going to put a damper on it because it's a great win for England, and I'm happy we won it. And as I say, maybe under Southgate, I'm not sure we would have really gone for it and really had the attacking options like say Tuchel wasn't scared to put on our attacking options at the end of the day, the Saka and Rashford and Rodgers coming on. He knew we had some, good attacking players to come on. And that's what happened. And it proved to be the right decisions. And I'm not sure Southgate would have been that bold and attacking as Tuchel was. So that's a positive from Tuchel. That's a tick there for him, I think. As I say, I wasn't one of his biggest fans, Tommy Tuchel. I still call him Tommy Tuchel, but I still wasn't one of his biggest fans, and maybe I'm still not. But at the end of the day, you never know. If he wins this World Cup, well, I will think differently. But there's still doubts there for me. And be up to you, Harry. Thanks for coming in, bro. Thanks for coming into the live chat. Be up to you, buddy. Be up, Steve. Hope you're well, bro. Yeah, cool. Cool, brother. Cool. And, yeah. Very happy with this. Also, apparently, of course, I've done a watch-along last night, and I had to cancel it in the end. So, like, half the watch-along. Apologies for that, guys. People that maybe were watching it or into it or whatever were trying to probably watch it on the playback or whatever, but I deleted that. Unfortunately, I had to. It wasn't going exactly the way I wanted it to go, and so I had to give it up and delete it. In the end, I really got into the game, of course, and just decided to watch the rest of it anyway without the watch-along. But I might do a watch-along later for one of these. I'm not sure. It's either today or tomorrow. I might do one, possibly. We'll see. But anyway, let's get on to this game. It was a really good game, as I say. Very entertaining game. I don't think we were amazing to begin with. I think we were, I don't know we didn't quite get going properly to begin with. I'm still not sure about our defence. That's the things I'm still a little bit worried about here. I mean, no doubt we have got some great attacking players. We can all see that. Sorry, it's Perisic I was talking about, not Pulisic, that he plays for USA. But yeah, Perisic and Modric, I don't think are the same players now. But yeah, they've got some good, as I say, some fairly decent youngsters maybe coming through Croatia. But anyway, these were the actual lineups last night as well. As I say, of course, we won 4-2. So, people are saying, why are you moaning? Why are you whinging? Why have you got issues? Because at the end of the day, as I say, Croatia are a good team. I'm not saying they're terrible. They're not. But they're not the team of old. And we get up against a really good team, a really top team. Say France, who are going well now, gone really well, even Argentina, say, or something like that, or Spain started off slow and a 0-0. Who would have thought that? But I think they'd still be a great team, and still tough. There's a few teams that haven't started amazingly in this World Cup. The big teams, really highly fancied teams, but we still get up against some of them. I think this would be harder for us, and especially the way we defended at times. And yes, we got 4 goals, and that's great. We should have had more at one. I mean, don't forget at one stage their goalie was like a wall, was saving everything, every sort of shot we had, attempt we had. Their goalie was really stopping everything. So we could have actually had a lot more goals in this game than those 4. So when you think about it, we did deserve to win it. We probably had the most chances than Croatia. But yeah, sometimes it was still dodgy. That defence, I just don't know with that. I mean, look, I'm not Harry Maguire's biggest fan as such, but I never thought he let England down, and I always thought he was really good for England, and I just kept wondering why he was dropped, why they dropped him from this. I think he would have been ideal in that defence, Harry Maguire, and this was obviously, as I say, the lineups. And of course, we had not far away from our game against Costa Rica, almost similar lineup. Pickford, James, Konza, Stones, O'Reilly. I'm still not a real major fan of John Stones. I'm sorry, I'm not. I would have probably gone with Konza and Gahey. But as I say, really, Maguire would have been better there for me. I don't know about, they seem to rate this Kwanzaa as well. I don't know, whether he would fit in there okay, I don't know as well. But for me, yeah, I'm still not sold on that. This defence at times, it's, as I say, I'm still not a massive fan of John Stones, and I definitely rate O'Reilly. His quality. Sometimes he struggled a little bit there last night, slightly. Yeah, I just don't know, guys. It's a funny one, this, because I'm just not sure our defence is brilliant at the moment, and he really needs to sort that out when it comes to the really big games, Be up to you, Kev. Hope you're well, my friend. Hope you're good. Evening, mate. I must say I was very impressed with England last night. Score could have been more. Yeah, true. To be honest, all out attack suits you. Defence a bit shaky, but that could improve. Well, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Kev. Really, they really got to sort it out by the time we get to the really, really big teams. It's going to need reinforcing, getting better at that defence. They need to get tighter. I think I'm trying to think who we got on it. Let's have a look at our next games. Where's that? Sorry. Let's get. Does it say we're trying to see where our games are, our fixtures. Yeah, but anyway, I'll get back to that lineup. I just want to see. Let's see. Let's get to our next fixtures. I just want to get England's one really. By the way, Czech Republic 1-0 against South Korea. I'm sure there'll probably be people will be watching that. The World Cup at the moment. Yes, Czech Republic 1-0 against South Africa. Sorry, did I say South Korea or did I say South Africa? Well, anyway, they're 1-0 against South Africa. I've been a bit disappointed in South Africa in this World Cup so far. They look pretty poor against Mexico. Lost that 2-0, so I'm not surprised they're 1-0 down. Czech Republic, not a bad team, really, let's be honest. So, they're 1-0 up there. So I'm just trying to get to the next. See when we are actually playing next. I believe it's at least 2 or 3 weeks' time. Yes, we got Ghana next on the Monday 22nd. Tuesday 23rd. We got Ghana. So that's not. Is it next week? I think that's that next week. Yeah, next week. So it's Tuesday. Yeah, next Tuesday, and 9:00. Is it? Yeah, 9:00. Ghana maybe tougher. I think they won. Did they win? Yeah, they won. They won 1-0 the other day. African team. That could be tougher. That could be fairly tough still. Again, they're not. They're not of the quality of the other bigger teams, maybe. And then, of course, we'll have Panama after that. So you would think, we should win those, though. We should win them both. I think obviously Ghana will be the tougher one. Panama is on Saturday, 27th of June, and that's 10:00. But yeah, obviously the Ghana one will be the tougher game, and it'd be interesting to see how they get on against a tough physical African team. Take no prisoners, obviously, when they tackle. Very physical, very strong, quick. Can have some very good entertaining players, skillful players. Sometimes Ghana can have some good quality players. So, yeah, I'm not. I don't think that'd be a pushover, but you'd think England should win it with our team we've got. Yeah, so obviously Ghana haven't conceded yet. And of course, they beat Panama 1-0. So, yeah, that could be tricky. Another comment there from Kev. Whether you will actually win the tournament remains to be seen. It's early days. England will probably have to get past Argentina and France, which will obviously be very difficult. Well, of course, yeah, definitely, Kev. You're right there, buddy. Yeah, definitely. They will be tough if we get to play one of those. I'm sure we probably will. But yeah, this for me, that defence at the moment is the big question mark, is the issue. The rest of it's pretty good. Anderson, Rice all played well. Bellingham was amazing. I thought was awesome. Gordon a little bit quiet. I'm not sure he didn't do enough for me there. Didn't really do enough. Madueke was pretty good. I thought he played well. Obviously, Kane was superb, was awesome as well. 2 more goals, yes, okay. Question mark over his first penalty, was not the best. But he got to take it again, of course, through encroachment. So he managed to take it again, which he done better that time. The second one was a much better penalty. And, yeah, got us 1-0 up. It was a definite penalty, of course, as well. Obvious penalty. So, yeah, it was a great start in a way because we had to go 1-0 up. We had to get, in the lead there. But problem is we didn't hold on to it. But yeah, going back to this, as I say, if you don't have Gordon there, because I just don't think he was that good in this game. He went missing. Who else would you have over there on that left? You probably could have Rashford, obviously. I guess Rashford would be over there. But he's more an impact sub for me, Rashford. And you see that when he scored, he came on and scored yesterday. He's much better as an impact sub, I feel. So the thing is, if you didn't have Gordon playing over there, could you have maybe Morgan? Could you have Rodgers? Morgan Rodgers, possibly on the left. I don't know with that, but I'd like to see Gordon's got to do more than that, and he's got to prove that he can do well, because otherwise he may just have to start with Rashford or Rodgers if Rodgers could play on the left, which maybe he can. Yeah. Then of course you've also got Eze as well, another option. Mainu as well. Yeah, they've got plenty of other options. Tony, of course, Watkins can come on. You can switch it up really. There's so much you can do. Yeah, it's good for England to have those options, but I did think, as I say, I don't think Croatia were quite at their best. I'm not sure they're the team they were, especially when we played them last. The last time, we all know what happened there. But, they're still not a bad team. But It will get tougher for England, I think, as this tournament goes along. They should get out of this group stage. You would think they should. As I say, though, there are some worrying aspects there. There are still some doubts around that defence. They really are. And they got in too easy. And at least a couple of times there, they were sloppy. England, daydreaming or whatever, full of sleep. And Batterina and that, he scored a good goal, very good goal. Was the long range? I think it was, or Musa. But I mean, I think was it. I think Pickford did get a touch, but yeah. But twice we were in the lead 1-0, then 2-0. Sorry, 1-0 and 2-1. We were in the lead twice, and that I thought I was getting this look of old England yet once again that we can't hold on. The lead go. We let the lead slip twice yet again. And that looked worrying to me. And I thought, against a really, really top team, we could have lost this game, No matter how much possession we had, how many shots we had, this and that, you can still lose the game if you don't take your chances. And luckily enough, we got 4 goals out of that. We did have loads of chances when you look at it. We had plenty of opportunities. We could have had loads more goals, and it's a good job we finished. We finished these up. We had the chances. I mean, Croatia's defence weren't great at times either. Give us the chances, of course, give away the penalty, and then, of course, cut their Kane free inside the penalty area. That was a great header as well by Harry Kane, a fantastic corner as well by Rice. But yeah, I don't think Croatia's defence was that great either. And pretty good goalkeeper they've got. He was very good. He had to make loads of saves, as we see. It could have been a lot more for us. We could have, won at least 5 or 6, 7. I mean, that would have been a massive total if we'd scored, massive score to get that against Croatia. But they are not the Croatia of old. So for me, yeah, I'm not sure. I'll say we'll maybe get out the group, but I'm not sure. Ghana are pretty good. I don't think Panama will obviously do a lot, but it could be. It's obviously going to be between Croatia and Ghana for the other spot, I think. So yeah, that's actually. I'll actually have a look at the stats as well, guys. So let's get to those match stats. Overall possession, England had 51.7%, Croatia 48.3%. Not bothered with the XG. I don't think that means a lot to me, to be honest. England had 22 shots to Croatia's 10. 11 on target for England, 5 on target for Croatia. 11 out of 22, I suppose, is not bad. And you think of all the saves their goalie made, we could have had more. Goalkeeper saves, they had 7 to our 3. And of course, he had a lot, even more to do than Pickford, really. So who's there? Livakovic, of course, is their goalkeeper. Yeah. So it was a good job for them. He had a really good game. I thought we were clinical. I think we were. Yeah, actually, it's saying here we had 6 off targets there, 3 attempts out of the box. They had 6 to our 2, so they had more shots outside the box than we did, but still, one off attempts. Oh, sorry, 1-on-1 attempt. Sorry, I should say 1-0 to us, and total offsides 1-0 Croatia. And you get all this expected shit here. Distribution, pass accuracy, backward passes, forward passes, total on balls. Defence, yeah, they won more tackles than we did, 11-9. We had 77.8% tackle percentage there, 72.7. They committed more fouls, 12-10. Total clearances 17-16 to Croatia. So, yeah, it was about right. And I think you look at that, we pretty much deserved the win. And I'll get to the tables now. Let's get to get down to R1 there. Of course, we're top, 3 points. Scored 4, conceded 2. Then Panama second with 1. Oh, was that 1-1? I thought it was 1-0. I'm sure Ghana beat Panama 1-0. Yeah. Hold on a minute, guys. I'm just going to have a look. I'm sure. Yeah. Did it say? Yeah. I'm sure it said. Yeah, I think this is the proper one. Yeah, because Ghana did beat Panama 1-0. Yeah, it's got. Yeah, that's not right. Point each. So. No, it's not. And anyway, yeah. So there it is. Obviously, Ghana second with 3. Panama third. Croatia fourth. Right, more from Kev there. You'll top the group easy now, mate. Then the real challenge starts. Yeah. When you get to the last 16. Exactly, Kev. It will be. That's when it'll happen. That's when it'll be tougher. I'm still not sure this is so easy. I think Ghana are a decent team. I really do. I don't think they're a major pushover, Ghana. I don't think that's going to be as easy. I think their defence will be tougher as well than Croatia's. They're big and physical, Ghana. I think that's going to be a tougher game. I really do. You know, Ghana are no pushovers whatsoever. So I don't know. It's not going to be that easy. We should do it. We should beat them. But you just never know. I think it's a test in a way. Yes, I think when we hopefully get into this last 16, which we should. Yeah, it should be better. It should be easier, but no, not easier. I mean, you know, it will be tougher, in fact. But I think, yeah, I do think Ghana could be a tough game, guys. I do. I'm just not sure about that one. But yeah, hopefully we will win it. I'm hoping we'll win it, or if not, get a point. You know. we won the first game. That's what matters to me. We got 3 points there. I mean, we've got a lot of work to do with that. Obviously, with that defence for sure. I think Ghana will be a tough game. They're a tough team, big, powerful guys, physical. Yeah, I don't think there'll be a pushover, but we should probably win it. I think it'd be a tighter game than this one. And this one was a lot tighter. We could say win it maybe 2-1 or something like that. I would say a 2-1, even a 1-0 maybe. But I think it's going to be a lot closer than Panama. I think will be probably easier, a lot easier. So, but yeah, it's a great start. And I hope we can carry this on. I hope it continues. Anyway, guys, this has been a really good stream. I started it a little bit late, of course, again, as later than I wanted to. But thanks anyway. Thanks everyone that's come in, obviously in the live chat, which is obviously mainly Kev, but Harry as well. Thank you guys for coming in. And thanks anyone watching live or on playback. I seem to have lost subs again. I'm down to 237 for some reason, but oh well, it happens, I suppose. I was gaining all those subs. I was, content's going out well, getting plenty of stuff out, but I'm still losing subs. It's a shame, but anyway. Please follow me on Insta at Mr. B for Life. Down there, Mr. B for Life 182. I'm on Discord, Steve the B. And also subscribe to this channel. Of course, Mr. B for Life, Mr. B, Ivan Football Chat. Please keep smashing those likes, subbing, guys. If you're new, especially, it's much appreciated. I always appreciate your support. And, it's great. Let's get me going up again, my subs, guys. It's slightly disappointing losing those subs, but, I know I hopefully can make them up again, and people that really enjoy my content will sub to me. So that's all good at the end of the day. So thanks, as I say, thanks once again, though, guys. I'm going to bounce, watch the rest of the World Cup that's on now. This game now, it's on now, and a couple of other games later. I may do a watch along. I'm not totally sure yet, guys. So watch out for it. I may do one for either Switzerland against Bosnia and Canada versus Qatar. It'll be one of those games maybe that I'll do a watch along for. But anyway, there'll be other content as well, of course, Bees news, transfer news and so forth. So watch out for that as well. For the time being, though, guys, I'm going to bounce. I'm going to get myself out of here. Thanks once again. And until the next one, guys, I'm out of here. Cheers, everyone. Thanks. Bye.